I think training camp and stuff like that, we got a little sloppy at times, but I thought for the most part, looked a little faster at times. So I think it was a little bit of everything, to be honest with you.
What about the performance of some of the guys battling down the lineup? Baines, Oman, Ratu.
I thought Oman had a good game. Alms had a good game. Bainesy had a good game. I thought, he's a guy that we really got our eye on. Got to work on game management. That's his next level. He's got to understand at certain times when to stick handle and when to get the puck in deep. That's the only thing tonight a couple of times. McDavid's on the ice. You got to be careful, but that will come with experience. Who else? Yeah, Rats was okay. I think on the goal, that's a learning mistake. That's his man. I think that's. But you got to live it. You got to go through that stuff. And then now you got to apply it the next time. What
can you tell us about Connor Garland not playing tonight?
He tweaks on this morning. He could have really played if we had to, but why? He's had. I didn't want to chance it.
Rick, from our point of view, Kiefer Sherwood sure makes a lot of an impact on the ice.
Yeah.
I'm just curious from a coaching perspective, what are you liking from him in the preseason here?
I really like him. I actually, it's preseason, but I would have been mad at myself. I think I should have played him a little bit more. Like I might have to put him in different lines every once in a while. So I really like his game. He's great on the bench. He's a team guy, and I've really enjoyed his camp and what he's brought to this team.
First look at your kind of full roster here in special team situations. What did you see? What did you like? What did you see tonight?
Yeah, hell of a goal. The Baines one. We had some good movement on the other unit. A little bit of rusty here and there. PK's been good this all camp and exhibition. That's the number one power play over there. I thought we were pretty good. And then Artie was good tonight. Like he made when we needed him. So, especially the PK's been good so far.
You've talked a lot about working with Sprong on the defensive side of his game. At the end of the game there, I know it's a 2-goal lead, but you've got him out there defending the lead with them having the empty net. Is that just a situation where you want to see him there and see how he handles it?
Yeah, that putting P's line out to see them handle that sort of stuff. Yeah, but we need some work with Spronger. I thought he was sometimes there was a little lost in his own end. But we knew that, and we'll work with him. But yeah, you want to give a guy confidence. I think that's the time to do it.
And you also looked at a few different looks on the penalty kill. You have Sherwood in that role. You've talked about seeing him in that role. What did you like from him in that?
He gets up the ice, his forecheck. Like the reason why Edmonton was good last year in their PK, especially in the playoffs, they were a hard team to get in the zone. I think Scherzy can be that guy for us where he gets up the ice. Alms, Teddy, we can disrupt it. I thought this camp, we've made an emphasis of getting up the ice more and aggressive. I think we backed off a little bit too much last year, and I think we want to be a little more aggressive this year up ice.
Just talk a little bit about Artur Shilov's obviously an incredible performance by him. Where's your confidence at with that guy?
Yeah, it's always high. Artie's, like I said, we put him in some tough spots, and he's done a nice job for us. So I just thought he was really good tonight. He's seeing the puck. Handled the puck a little bit better tonight. That's something we got to work on with him. But he's been working on in practice. Stopping some rims for us. I think that's something that we need him to do. And Lankinen's really good at that, so that helps. And then obviously Demmer, when he comes back, he's good at that. So yeah, he played really well for us.
What can you say just about the chemistry between Petey and DeBrusk on that goal there tonight?
Yeah, that's a great play by Petey. I think holding onto the puck, shoulder check, and moving his feet, that opened it up. He didn't panic. That's a top notch play to hit Sousa, a backhand into the slot. That's a tough play, and it's a great play by Petey. Yeah.
Rick, given how much we were all talking about Thatcher Demko when training camp began, has it been reassuring to you as a coach to see Shilov's so dialed in?
Yeah, you go in from last year, his playoff, his, we know him. So my comfort level, him going in training camp, I knew he was a good goalie, so I wasn't panicking about that. Obviously Denver going down for a bit. I think getting Lankinen was huge by Patrick and Jim. That's a hell of a move to get him, because I thought Lanks had a really good 2 games. So now you feel really good about the 2 goalies until, Denver comes back. So it's, I've really had confidence in CLFs.
And everyone also talks about competition in
Yeah.
preseason, but it's only competition if there's more than one guy, pushing for a job. Do you think those 3 young guys that you were asked about, Baines, Ratu, and Oman, do you think on a night like tonight they're kind of pushing each other because they see what the other one's doing?
Yeah. I think that I've lived it even as a player. They're your teammates, and you always want to do great with your teammates, but you're pushing yourself because you want to be that guy. So, I like I said, all 3 guys were pushing each other, and I thought, like I said, that's a Bainesy coming up with that big goal for us. I mean, he can do those sort of things. I mean, we can't overlook that stuff. We'll clean up the game management part, but he's got the knack to do that. And Alms is obviously a really good penalty. That's a tough penalty. That's a great power play, and I thought he did a nice job there. And Rats, we'll work with him, and whether he sticks or not, we'll see. But I think he's a guy that we're looking for, that center that's got a stiffness to him, can win draws, and these young guys are going to make mistakes, and you just got to kind of work with them. But there's a lot there to like with guys like him, Rats for sure.
So you made it to the end of preseason. Congratulations.
Thank God.
How would you assess where the team is at compared to sort of how you mapped it out when you started this journey, and what's the game plan for the next few days before Wednesday?
Yeah, I think the philosophy changes, like, I guess the word philosophy, I don't know, different themes in training camp. When so my first training camp was last year, and it was like really play without the puck, D-zone coverage. And this year was a little bit more transitional, allowing a little bit more freedom, but we got to just, make sure the identity of who we are. We're a good team without the puck, and we can't lose that. That's all, it's not a concern. It's something that we have to make sure we dial in. But I felt that we really had a good theme this year. So far in training camp, of allowing the guys to go. We just got to now find that sweet spot, because you can't. We're not a team that can play river hockey and trade chance for chance, and that hockey doesn't win. But you got to allow the freedom of the guys. So I think we've done a good job as coaches allowing some freedom and working with players when it comes to that sort of stuff.
He reads maybe more than me.
Or is this
generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.